Hi, I'm Brad Sugars, Chairman and Founder of ActionCOACH. And in my role as Chairman and Founder, often it's asked of me, why is it I should have a business coach, Brad? Why should I join and have an action coach help me grow my company? Well, there's obviously some very basic fundamental reasons, and I'll go through my top 8 in just a moment. But my first reason really to take on a business coach is a very simple one. When you're the business owner, you can't see the forest for the trees. There's so many things that you could, should, and really need to be doing in your company. And so many things that if only you were on the outside looking in, you would be able to see it. Here's an illustration of that. When you go away for vacation or holiday time, if you go away for that each year, most small business owners I meet today are still struggling with that concept. When you do that, you start to get ideas because you're outside the business looking in. You see, with a business coach, what's going to happen is they are outside of your business. They're going to think like 3 things. Number 1, they're going to think like a business coach. They're going to look at your business from a strategic point of view as to whether it is set up correctly. And they're going to ask some really big, tough questions on that. Number 2, they're going to think like a customer. See, by not being necessarily the expert in your industry, they're more of a customer-oriented thought process. Business coaching is about combining your expertise in your industry, the business coach's expertise in growing a company, and really bringing the two together so that you grow a much more strong, much more profitable, and much more productive company. Then the third way they're going to look at your company is through your eyes. So as the business coach, as the customer, and then through your eyes. And you're going to start to understand from both sides of the fence, because as a coach and a customer, we think fairly similarly. Through your eyes, they're going to start to understand why it is you think that way, and therefore how you created a company that's achieved or not achieved the things that it should or shouldn't have done. Second thing they're going to do is they're going to add more knowledge to you. One of the great reasons to bring on a business coach is the knowledge that they bring to the table. Through both their past business experience and through their experience as a business coach, they're going to bring a lot of knowledge to you that you wouldn't have had before. Now, one of the challenges of being a business owner is time. You know, we run out of time. We run out of the ability to go and learn new things. Reading books, going to seminars becomes time, well, we're time short, and therefore we don't do as much of that as we probably should. Therefore, having coaches work with you, you'll get that injection of knowledge in the week that you need it. If, for instance, you've got a team building problem, you need to recruit someone, well, that week's coaching session can be focused on that and give you the answers to that question right there, right today. If you've got a bottom line business problem, looking at the profitability, then that week's answer can be right there. And that'll probably be more than a week, I'd imagine. But that's really what we're going to look at. You see, previously having a business coach was a luxury. Today it's become a necessity. So I hope that you really think of it that way, that this is someone that will be with you long term. Eventually you'll get the company to a stage where you'll appoint a manager or someone to run it for you, and your coach will stay on and coach them. That would be the ideal way for your business to continue its growth. Third reason that you really want to coach, and this is probably one of the more fundamental ones, the accountability, I suppose, of having that coach every single week in communication with you, whether you come to their office, whether it's on the phone, whether they come to your business. Either way, you know that every single week you've got someone to be accountable to. See, one of the reasons big businesses grow is that they have Wall Street, or they have the stock exchange, or they have shareholders who are part and parcel demanding extra returns from that business right now every single week. In your business right now, if you paid off the bank manager and the wages, you don't have someone demanding growth. One of the great things about a coach is that we will hold you accountable to the growth strategies. See, think of this. If I asked you to make a list now of 20 things you know you should be doing but you're not, how easy would it be to come up with that list? And then it's really about someone having you accountable to making sure that stuff happens. You know, you don't pay the coach to be your friend. You pay them to make you successful. So sometimes you're not going to like your coach. Sometimes they're going to be a little bit tougher on you than you would have liked. But that's part and parcel of the relationship of having a business coach who's there to push you, cajole you, but also encourage and motivate you. I think the motivation side of having that person on the phone every week, if you do get down through it, you know, one of the challenges of being a business owner is that it's one of the loneliest jobs on the planet. It's very difficult to talk to people about what the problems and challenges you're having in your company. So make sure that you focus on the motivation and the accountability as one of the main reasons that you really want to be working with a business coach today. Reason 4, And this one's very blunt. The action system. 13 years we've tried and tested and measured what works in growing companies. We started out with a pretty good head start to start with after my experience of growing my own businesses. We also started out with a pretty good head start in that we have 1,000 coaches from all over the world in different countries doing different businesses and all of their experience added together. If you take all of that experience and you add it together, because when you work with an action coach, you don't work with just one coach, you work with 1,000 coaches. They have an internal forum where they can communicate with each other, and if you've got a problem in business they don't know the answer to, they're going to get that answer from one of the other coaches. But the action system, we've used it in tens of thousands of businesses across 23 countries. We've tried it, tested it, and measured it. There's no other business coaching company that has that much testing, measuring, and breadth of experience and knowledge, that much depth of systematic methodology for growing a company. That system is one of the most powerful reasons you need to work with an action coach. It's a 6-step system. It's written here in my book, The Business Coach. It's the outline of how that structure works. Of course, how to use that system to build your business, to grow your bottom line, to grow your top line revenues as well in many cases, but also to get you working less. There's 3 areas that system focuses on: time, team, and money. Time, your hours of work. How many hours are you working day in, day out in your business? Team, how to get better people, how to get them more motivated, how to get them more productive, how to make sure that you recruit the best people. And 3, money. Now, that one's a pretty simple one. No need to explain it. Hopefully your business only has one of those 3 challenges. If you're like most businesses we go to work with, you're going to have all 3 challenges in one go. Team, time, and money are all going to be a challenge. And that's fine. The system's set up and designed to start working with you at whatever level you come to us at. We start that work and we ultimately want to build my definition for a business, which is a commercial, profitable enterprise that works without me. I'll say that again. A commercial, profitable enterprise that works without me. That's our aim of building it. And through our 6 steps process of working with you in your business, ultimately that's where we want to get to. How long that takes depends upon your business and where it's at right now. If you're in a complete mess, it's going to take a little longer. If you're doing pretty good, it's not going to take as long. Really sit down and have a chat with a coach and work out where that process is going to take. But ultimately, that coaching will be a lifelong part of your business. I think is a very important mindset to keep. Step 5, the 5th reason to have a coach is, in reality in business, oftentimes we have ideas where we just need to bounce the idea off someone, where we need a sounding board, someone to get in front of and show our ideas to, and just get some feedback, who's not within our business, who's not our wife or husband, who's not our staff, someone who's external. And whilst I'm trained as an accountant, whilst an accountant is good at that, they're not focused, and I know I was never trained to focus on the growth of the company. We're focused to train on the cost-cutting measures of the company. You as a business owner really need to focus on the growth area, and that's what your coach will do. And having a sounding board who is designed to help you grow the business, I think that is vital to the long-term growth and long-term success of your business. That be a part of a team where they're having that sounding board or that person to bounce ideas off is vital for you to grow your business. That's my 5th reason I think you should have a business coach. Reason number 6 is that you've got a team of people. In most businesses, they have a team of people who work with you. Even if you've got only 1 or 2 employees, or if you've got 100 employees. Either way, you're going to need to train that team. Each action coach is also trained in how to work with your team. See, when you make major change in companies, if you as the owner walk in with major change, one of the challenges is sometimes familiarity has bred contempt and the cynicism that may come. Whereas having an external source come in and help you change the culture, change the mindset, change the way of thinking, change the way the business operates, having an external trainer do that, whether it be in sales training, customer service training, leadership, team building, all the different areas that you want to grow the company in, having someone outside. Probably the most important training we do is what we call our alignment day, where we do that up front with the entire team within a company. And that day is really drawing a line in the sand and say, okay, from this day on, working with a coach, here's what we're going to be aiming to achieve. Here's what we're looking to do. Here's how we're going to grow the company. And a lot of that is about training the team. A lot of it is drawing ideas out of your team. And that's something that's vital to have a coach as a trainer to come in who's professional at doing that to help you grow the company. Next reason, number 7. Very important thing as a business owner is the community you join. Joining the Action and becoming part of either one of our clubs, be it a profit club, be it a growth club, an action club, or working with a coach on our one-to-one Action Coach program. All of those different levels, you get introduced to a community of business owners. And be it networking that is the fundamental you get out of it, be it the learning you get, be it simply that you're with other people who are in the same boat as you, needing to help, needing the growth, and all of those things. Just chatting with business owners on our quarterly planning days, being part of our growth club, where we bring all of the business owners together for a day every 90 days, and they plan the next 90 days of their business. That one day together every single 90 days or every quarter of the calendar year, we find that community of business owners, when you get together with other business owners who are like-minded, who want to grow their business, who are learning with you, the amount of knowledge transfer that happens just amongst you and the other business owners pays for the entire business coaching itself, let alone what you get from your coach. It's vital to understand the power of that community, be it our profit clubs. Every 2 weeks they meet and get together with peer-to-peer coaching, be it our growth club, as I mentioned, every 90 days, be it our action club, the intense program where over 16 weeks, over 8 different nights, one group really works together to help grow the company. That community and network of people that your coach will bring to you are vital in the long-term growth of your business. The last reason, and probably from my perspective, the most important, number 1 reason to have a business coach, results. The results of my coaching team speak for themselves. All you got to do is take a look at, we have DVDs full of them, CDs full of them, books even full of testimonials from clients who are just like you, that were probably, before they took on a coach, wondering several things. Can I afford it? Will it work for me? My industry is different. Well, I'm not sure that I'm coachable. All of these different things. There were thousands, in fact, tens of thousands of business owners before you have thought the exact same questions. The challenge is that the results that you see with other business owners, we need to get you to believe that that's capable for you. It's up to you. Where your business at is going to determine how fast the results come. How hard you work is going to determine how fast the results come. People say, is coaching guaranteed? Well, your coach will guarantee to turn up on time, will guarantee to do the best they can, guarantee to give you the latest and best information, guarantee to walk you through the system that's worked for tens of thousands of other business owners. The challenge is we can't guarantee you're going to do the work. Yeah, that's right. The coach doesn't take the field. The coach is on the sidelines coaching the team. So you are the one who's playing the game. You've got to do the work. And if you can guarantee you'll do the work, then absolutely the program's going to work for you. Working with a business coach has so many fundamentals that will get you the sound results. One other thing I want to add about results. Don't go looking for the magic bullet. Don't go looking for that one strategy that's going to boost the business 1,000,000 times. What I want you to understand is that coaching is usually about a lot of little strategies that add up to produce a massive result. That's the way coaching works. I'm Brad Shivers, Chairman and Founder, saying thanks. And remember this, when you go to make a decision, hopefully it'll scare you or excite you. Because a decision that scares you and excites you is a great decision and it's moving you forward. Okay.